Dr. Thiel, with the conflict between Israel and Iran making front-page news these days, are we in the early stages of the Gog and Magog conflict spoken of in Ezekiel 38?
While military actions are going on between Iran and Israel, along with various threats from both sides, the answer to that question is no. However, it is of prophetic interest to note that the small nation of Israel is prophesied to be attacked one day by a confederation that looks to involve Iran, and that's in Isaiah 22. And Iran may decide to strike out against Israel and possibly cause a great damage to Jerusalem, which is prophesied in the Bible. Iran would not end up faring very well because various scriptures, such as Ezekiel 32, 24 to 25.
So we are not seeing the early stage of Ezekiel 38 with Iran, but are there others that would disagree with that?
Yeah, people like Protestant Greg Laurie, who thinks it might be now. John Barnett on the Islamic side, the Egyptian sheik. He says war between Iran and Israel would usher in Gog and Magog. His name is Sheikh Dr. Ali Goma. Ezekiel 38 is actually not going to be fulfilled for at least 1,000 years from now. Now the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Son of man, set your face against Gog and the land of Magog, and the prince of Rosh, Meshech, and Tubal, and prophesy against him, and say, Thus says the Lord God, Behold, I am against you, O Gog, the prince of Rosh, Meshech, and Tubal. I will turn you around and put hooks into your jaws and lead you out with all your army, horses and horsemen, and all splendidly clothed, a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. Persia, that's Iran, Ethiopia and Libya are with them, all of them with the shield and the helmet. Gomer and all of his troops, and all the house of Togarmeth from the far north, and all its troops. Many people are with you. Prepare yourself and be ready, you and all your companies that are gathered to you, to be a guard against them. Those verses are talking about a group getting ready to battle. Various nations, such as Russia, Iran, and parts of Asia, are included in here. And verse 5 mentions Persia, which is a reference to the land of Iran. The attack is against a peaceful people in an unarmed village, and that's not Israel today. That can't happen until after the return of Jesus. According to the Bible, the Gog and Magog epic comes after the Millennium, and consider that the Judgment Day. Go to the book of Revelation, chapter 20, starting verse 7. It says, when 1,000 years are expired, Satan's going to be released out of his prison, go to deceive the nations which are gathered in the four corners of the earth, Gog and Magog, to gather them together to battle. And then you go further in verse 11, talk about the great white throne judgment, and people are going to be judged, the dead, small and great, standing before God. And the books are open. And so this is not talking about something that's happening now, or something that can happen for at least 1,000 years.